send us live, and then I'll point to you. We got to wait a little bit on a delay.
From Middletown High School in Middletown, Delaware, it's boys basketball here in the state of Delaware, as we have the ranked Middletown Cavaliers coming in at number 9 with a 10-5 record, hosting the unranked Woodbridge Blue Raiders. Woodbridge was ranked last week but fell out. Woodbridge comes in with a record of 9-3. Head coach Julius Cannon, Cavaliers head coach Aziz Ali. We're ready for the opening tip here at Middletown High, controlled by Woodbridge but tipped to Middletown, and then we have a jump ball. We're going to re-jump. Starting 5 for the Blue Raiders: Emmanuel McCray-Mosley, Seatric Butterstones, Kenny Newton, Isaiah Giles, and Bruce Mosley. For the Cavaliers, we have Christian Sims, who was on the jump, along with Jehiah Eldridge, Ty Henson, Jaden Rogers, Amir Cunningham, and almost a steal there. Henson with the ball, goes all the way to the glass, can't get it to fall. Woodbridge runs down the floor. One thing today, somebody in blue and white's going to win. Both teams come in with their blue and white colors, school colors. I'm Glenn Fraser alongside Pat Garriantes. Good pass underneath, but Middletown collapses with a defense. Nick Halliday on camera. Step back three-point shot, too strong, and a rebound goes to Rogers of the Cavaliers. There's a quick bucket all the way down to Evan Sparks. First points of the game, 1 minute in.
Glenn, I'm going to reach out of here from the abyss, but yeah, it's a good start. Here's Henson on a steal.
Yeah, there's a steal and a one-handed lay-in, and it's Middletown up 4-0. The bucket there by Henson.
But yeah, I mean, you alluded to it at the beginning of the game. Should be a good one here. 2 matchups, a couple guys for the Blue Raiders to keep an eye on. Emmanuel McCray-Mosley averaging 19.5 points per game. That's a nice block by Sparks, but there's a foul.
Going up strong with the shot, couldn't get it to go.
And
ball was deflected, but there was some contact and a foul.
So you got Mosley, you got McCray-Mosley at 19.5 a game, and then this young man at the line, Kenny Newton, averaging just under 19 points a game. Those two lead the way.
Newton at the line, makes the first. Newton is a freshman, or excuse me, a senior. His brother's a freshman, Isaiah Newton, and they only dress 10 players. So not a lot of depth here for Woodbridge. Both free throws are good. It's a 4-2 Cavalier lead. Little backcourt pressure. Middletown breaks it easily. But no, there's a steal on the pass at midcourt. 2-on-1. Shot was altered and errant and no good. Quickly paced ball game. Good pass inside to Sparks. Turn around, hook shot. Sparks has 4, and the Cavaliers are up by 4, 6-2. Good matchup of upstate, downstate here. There's a strong move to through the paint. Got his own rebound amongst the trees. Couldn't get the shot to go, but another second chance opportunity. And that one deflected. That was Newton on the shot. 3-point, right corner. Rogers, too strong. And the long rebound out to the Blue Raiders. Left wing 3-point shot. That one's money. McCray-Mosley with a 3. First one made of the game.
He can fill it up.
Yeah, 1-point game.
He can fill it up, Glenn.
Good save by Middletown, but right to Newton. 3-on-1 break for Woodbridge. Good pass. Left-handed shot won't go. And we've got a foul on the follow-up. No, they're going to say out of bounds to Middletown. Our officials for the game, Walt Connor, Jason Henzies, and Frank Zarello, as we have an official timeout and now actual timeout by Woodbridge. Catch your breath here. Great day outside today here in mid-February, over 60 degrees. But you know as well as I do, you live in this state, get ready for anything because it's supposed to snow on Sunday.
It's insane, Glenn. It's welcome to the Northeast Corridor, right? I mean,
right.
we could consider ourselves Northeast, right? Even though we're probably more Mid-Atlantic.
Timeout is over. It was just a 30-second. We are 2 minutes into this opening quarter. Close one here, 6-5 Cavaliers. Now Jaden Rogers from the left, and he makes that three ball. First three-point shot made by Middletown. Cavaliers up 9-5. And a little bit of contact there by Cunningham. He'll pick up the foul, his first. Team second. Woodbridge yet to commit a foul here. Good bounce pass inside off the inbounds, and he get the basket and one. Caught Middletown asleep defensively that time. Chance to cut that deficit back to 1 point again. Only about 2 weeks left in the regular season. Free throw bounces around and will not go down, but we've got a foul underneath. And it goes against Newton. Newton's first, team's first. So I was saying, only about 2 weeks left in the regular season. Most of these teams only have 4 or 5 games left as they jostle for positioning, for seeding in the upcoming state tournament. Good pass inside. High off the glass, won't go, but contact and a foul, and that's going to send Hinson to the free throw line for Middletown. Foul was on Seatric Butters Stones. Well, we remember him from football, don't we? What a season he had.
You're not kidding, Glenn. You're not kidding. And, you know, he has stepped up in a couple of games, gotten close to double-figure scoring. You know, but, yeah, I mean, he's a dual-sport athlete, and he's an energy guy.
Hinson makes 1 out of 2. Middletown up 3, 10-7. McCray Mosley running the point, gets the ball up the floor real quick, but Middletown there defensively. Newton swings it to Stones. There's the perimeter game right now. There's a three-point shot contested, a little strong, no good. But Newton runs down the loose ball.
Newton does a little bit, as we said, everything for this team, including scoring. See Middletown, the length of Middletown perhaps affecting Woodbridge a little bit.
Not a whole lot of height for the Blue Raiders. Looks like their tallest player out there is probably Bruce Mosley, who has the ball right now.
And he's the third guy, Glenn. He's averaging around 9.5 points per game in the 10 games he's played for them. He's a nice third option offensively.
Good defense by the Cavaliers, forces a turnover on the pass. 3.5, 3:32 to go here, first quarter. 10-7 Middletown advantage. Sparks and Cunningham will take a breather and go to the bench. Coming in for them will be Jaden McGee and Darren Pope.
Pope, another one of those energy guys. This time for Middletown. And you know, that was one of the things, as we've done a couple of their games already this year, Glenn. They're deep, Middletown.
Yeah, they are. And I say the Blue Raiders really are not. They don't dress a whole lot. The players, just 10. So we had a foul away from the ball. Foul against Isaiah Giles. No, it goes against Pope. His first, team's fourth.
Blue Raiders they got some impressive games here. This would be a big win for them. They're 1-3 against their top 10 teams, or on the bubble top 10 teams. That one, no good. Look at Newton.
That's a good hustle play there to get points. 2 Middletown defenders tapped the ball, but Newton came up with it.
A win over Laurel earlier in the year. A loss to Caravel in a tight game. That one in and out, no good. Lost to Seaford by 1, and a loss to Delmar in their big-time games against tournament teams.
Yeah, that was a real close game with Seaford almost the entire game. Those two still have a rematch coming up.
Yes, they do. Nice drive.
Emmanuel McCray Mosley drew contact. Good little hesitation when he got down on the baseline to get the bigs up in the air.
He's been good for them this year. I mean, Glenn, looking at a couple of his scoring totals on the year, he scored 27, 33, 28, 26 in just a few of these games. As we said, 19.5 points per game.
First free throw is money, and that ties the game at 10.
He can definitely score.
Woodbridge can take their first lead of the game right here with 2:28 to go in the quarter. And they do.
Nice fluid motion from the free throw line. This Woodbridge team so far, Glenn, I mean, it's the first time we're getting, I'm not sure if you had a chance
No, I had not in person, no.
Yeah, they're scrappy so far.
Good drive by Rogers, lays it high off the window.
Nice work by Jaden Rogers. He's really come into his own here in Middletown. They're a pretty evenly distributed scoring team, but I mean, he's continuously in double figures.
Early in the season, it was him and McGee. There's a charge. Cunningham has picked up his offense. Henson has picked up his offense. So, yeah, they don't really have one or two go-to guys. They can go to 4 or 5. And they have some good strength coming off the bench.
That they do.
Offensive foul went against Isaiah Giles, a freshman, his first, team's third. Rogers with a good drive. Found Pope in the high post. McGee will take a three-point shot. Too strong. Woodbridge there for the rebound, and we've got a Middletown foul.
A lot of fouls here in this first quarter, Glenn.
It is, yeah, moving on. 1:39 to go. Fouls against the Cavaliers, number
6. 6 team fouls, Glenn. Woodbridge already in the bonus.
Yeah, number 4, Clyde Frazier in the game. The sophomore picked up the foul. Yeah, 6 team fouls already. Strong drive. Difficult as he weaved through 4 defenders. Ball out of bounds to Middletown.
Yeah, he tried to force the issue a little too much there, Glenn. Good job by the Cavaliers trying to shrink the lane there. Force the turnover.
All right, Middletown with the ball. 1:20 to go first quarter. They're up by a point. Oh, that's a travel.
Yeah, a little too quick there by McGee. A little too ahead of himself. Felt that he had a mismatch, looking to take his defender off the dribble, and a little too antsy.
Yeah, that's one of the most prevalent calls in high school ball. The tendency to just move that, not the pivot foot, the non-pivot foot, before you put the ball on the deck. Left corner, three-point shot.
Ooh.
A little strong. Ball tapped around and finally controlled by the Cavaliers. So a minute to go in the quarter.
Look at the defense, Glenn.
Really good defense out of McCray Mosley. Three-point shot on the way. That's good from the right corner by Sims.
That's big for Sims, man. If he can pick up and knock down a few outside shots, it makes Middletown even more dangerous.
Good baseline pass, but nothing there. Middletown collapses on that, and there's a steal. That telegraph pass, reading it all the way was McGee. Went for the dunk, and he went too strong on the rim.
Wow. That's rare. You don't see that. You don't see that. You know, and some coaches would get frustrated with that, right? Just lay it up, just lay it. Coach Ali, hey, that's fine. That is okay. Let's keep it going. I like that.
He likes the energy. He's trying to support the team and get them up and going here. Looks like the Blue Raiders are going to hold for the last shot with 25 seconds on the clock.
Got the ball in your leading scorer's hands.
Yeah, they're just going to throw it back and forth around the perimeter until they get it down to a comfortable time to make a move.
Bumped.
Yeah, he got bumped.
1-on-1, Glenn. Foul
Bump
trouble.
from behind, yeah.
That's a second on Pope.
Wow, he's going to probably have to take a breather here with still just under 9 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Sends Kenny Newton to the line. 2 for 2 from the line.
Newton's had quite some impressive performances as well, scoring. Oh, that one's in and out.
Misses that first.
Newton's put up in certain games throughout the year 28, 24 twice, 22 once, and a season high of 35.
So we had another Middletown foul. That's team foul number 8. We're still in the first quarter.
Yeah.
That foul went against McGee. That's his first. And they do get Pope off the floor with those 2 personal fouls. So now at the line is Emmanuel McCray Mosley to shoot 1-on-1. He makes the first.
I like his touch, Glenn. You can see why he's averaging as many points as he is. He's got really nice soft touch. He shoots with really good arc as well. See a lot of guys shoot at the rim instead of shooting up. He shoots up. Ball lands nice and soft.
Got those soft hands.
Mm-hmm.
Second free throw on the way. And, of course, the broadcaster jinx, and he misses. Middletown trying to get that last shot off. Cunningham with a Euro step. It won't go down. They can't pull the second shot in. And we've come to the end of one quarter. Good game here. Close one. Middletown 15, Woodbridge 12. We're back after this on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
Hi, it's Scott and Lauren from Sodell Concepts.
And today we're at Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, Delaware. Catch 54 is committed to serving beautiful, simple coastal cuisine overlooking the bay. House favorites include signature crab cakes, shrimp and grits, our famous 54 burger, all accompanied by a wine spectator wine list and a great selection of craft ales and cocktails. Catch 54 offers delicious nightly specials, award-winning waterfront dining views, and the best happy hour in town.
Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, Delaware, open 7 days a week.
See you soon.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Bluecoat, Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sodell tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is the perfect place to have dinner with your family, enjoy happy hour with friends at the bar, or spend a day in the beer garden playing bocce ball and ping pong. Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott.
Largest lead of that first quarter was 4 points on 3 occasions by Middletown. Woodbridge had a very brief lead by 1 point, but the Blue Raiders hanging around, down just 3 at 15-12. And like I said, this is a good test for both teams to see where they are. They play mostly conference or upstate competition for Middletown, downstate for Woodbridge. That's a good test for both of them with the playoffs coming up. I think both of these teams will make it.
I agree. I mean, yeah, Woodbridge is locked into those 2 Henlopen games against, like they play 2 games against everybody at home and away as there's a charge. Middletown, only one time that they got to play a conference opponent, so their schedule's a little more open. Yeah, strength of schedule, Middletown's definitely got the upper hand. But
yeah,
Woodbridge has been impressive. I mean, that game, that 1-point loss against Seaford, a close game against Caravelle. And obviously, as we said, the win against Laurel, who's been like a fringe playoff team. So you're right. This is a good litmus test for Woodbridge.
Yeah, I tell you what, that close game over Caravelle is another good litmus test because the Buccaneers have been playing really well as of late. They upset Salesianum the other day, and I think they've got a 5-game winning streak.
Yeah, they've been ever since they came on the show, Glenn. They came on the show. we talked to them. They talked about how our 3 losses. We led at halftime in each one of them, and it seems like they figured out how to close games out.
Almost a steal by Cunningham. Kenny Newton drives in, dishes it off. Shot was altered and now hit from behind. McGee hits the deck. Foul's going to be against Seatric Stones.
The length of Middletown there affecting the drive.
Yeah. That's the second foul on Stones and the team's 5th.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of fouls so far in this one. Yeah, I mean, Middletown, they're 2-4 against what we consider either top 10 or current playoff teams. Woodbridge would be considered a playoff team for sure, and they were in our top 10 at one point.
There's a call. Jaden McGee will, I think, go to line. Fouls on Kenny Newton. Now, you mentioned 4 of those losses against top 2 teams from Middletown. 2 of those, by the way, were Dover and Howard. And at the time, they lost to them in both of the games that were close. Both were ranked, I think, 1 and 2.
Yeah, Dover and Howard to start the year off. Then they bounced back with big wins against Seaford and Penn. And then they've dropped their last 2 against top 10 opponents in Appo and Salesianum.
Sims can't get the 3. The outlet pass was too far for Mosley, but then Sims lost it out of bounds. No score so far in this second quarter. We're a little more than a minute in.
Yeah, but the action's been there. I mean, both of these teams are looking to run, and they're playing fast. They just haven't really been able to execute a whole lot.
Woodbridge trying their best to force things in the paint, but Middletown's collapsed on almost every opportunity.
And honestly, Woodbridge with their 2 ball-dominant guys, this low-scoring game kind of plays into their hand, I feel as though.
I agree with you. Good bounce pass inside, and we've got a whistle. I think we've got a grab on the hand. Yep. Foul goes on Christian Sims, the senior. Team foul number 9 against Middletown. That's Sims' second. So now double bonus the rest of the half. 6:26 to go.
Yeah.
For Woodbridge.
It's a serious thing to work through here for Coach Ali. A dilemma with these fouls. And that's going to put Bruce Mosley to the line, the junior. He's the third leading scorer, Glenn. As we said, 9.5 points a game. It's a nice post presence for the Blue Raiders.
I'd say one of their taller players, if not the tallest.
With Newton and McCray Mosley really dominating the score sheet throughout the year.
First free throw's on the way. Good. Nice form by Mosley. He'll get the bonus. Third one-on-one opportunity for Woodbridge. Mosley makes them both.
Good form. Nice touch.
Cuts that lead back to 1 again, 15-14. Middletown yet to score here in this second quarter.
Good defense by Newton, Glenn.
Yep.
Man, he's just putting pressure on the defense. So quick.
Gets double teamed on the far side of the floor and brings it right back, and the floater won't go.
Good defense there by Middletown. Length once again.
Good shot down the other end. Eldridge. And Middletown back out on top by 3 again.
And you know, I don't know if it'll go down as an assist in the score sheet, but that was a heck of an outlet pass by Jaden McGee. Get that down there.
So Middletown finally scores here in this second quarter. Mosley lays it off, almost laid it off right to a Cavalier.
Oh, nice drive.
Foul's going to go against Eldridge, who just made the basket down the other end moments ago. That is the 10th team foul, so double bonus for the rest of this half for Woodbridge with still 5:29 to go.
Smart. I mean, you know, Woodbridge, they can kind of lull you to sleep with this dribble handoff they're doing up at the front of the key here. But once they decide to go, they seem to have the foot speed advantage over Middletown right now.
First free throw, no good. Now McGee gets a breather. Sparks back out on the floor for the Cavaliers. It's like Cunningham went back out as well. Second free throw coming up for McCray Mosley, and that one won't go down either. Sparks runs down the loose ball.
Oh.
Outlet pass is stolen.
Yeah, he teleported that one, or telegraphed it, I should say.
Double clutch shot goes for Seatric Stones, and Woodbridge calls a timeout with 5:18 to go in the half. It's a full timeout, so we'll be back after this on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
High Five Hospitality was founded in 2004 when 3 guys teamed up to introduce the Buffalo Wild Wings franchise concept to Delaware. They now operate 8 Buffalo Wild Wings, 6 locations throughout Delaware, and 2 locations in Maryland. B-Dubs has weekly and game day specials on their delicious food and beverages. Stop in one of their convenient
concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Bluecoat, Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sodell tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is the perfect place to have dinner with your family, enjoy happy hour with friends at the bar, or spend a day in the beer garden playing bocce ball and ping pong. Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week. See you soon.
Back here courtside, I'm Glenn Fraser alongside Pat Gariantes, and we were just mentioning about that. We were hustling to get set up and get on the air. It's kind of tough when you got a 5:30 game and you got guys working full-time, don't get off work till 5 or something like that. But I feel like we haven't had a chance to catch our breath yet, Pat.
We haven't, you know, and you're right about that, right? We get done work and all of a sudden the traffic doesn't want to cooperate. And it's a mad scramble, but no, I'm glad we got here. We were on before tip, and it's been a delight so far this game, Glenn.
Yeah.
Low scoring, but a high-intensity game.
5:18 and counting to go in this first half. A 1-point game, Middletown with the lead in the ball. Bounce pass inside to Cunningham. Backing his man down, gets him in the air, puts a shot up, it goes, and he is fouled.
That's really good job by Amir Cunningham. Good patience. Good footwork down low, nice pump fake, and good job finishing through contact.
Foul is on Seatric Stones. That's the third on him. Cunningham completes the traditional three-point play, and it's a 20-14 lead. Yeah, 2016. I was right the first time. Ties the largest lead of the game at 4.
Middletown here looking to go a little zone, looking to switch on these dribble handoffs. That's a nice adjustment by the Cavaliers.
Coach Aziz Ali and his staff.
Don't waste your time trying to run through all these screens.
Power move into the lane. Shot won't go. Out of bounds off of Sparks, I think, and it is.
Sparks got to be strong with that basketball there. You got to know these Woodbridge players are going to come down and try and rip that ball away from you.
Bounce pass inside to Kenny Newton. That's that play they tried earlier, and it worked perfectly. Not so much that time.
Yeah, Middletown adjusted to it.
Right. One thing to keep an eye on with the second half coming up is how deep is that bench for Woodbridge? They've got a couple players that are approaching foul trouble.
Well, Glenn, I mean, that's the key. We talked about Middletown, but they're probably one of, if not the most equipped team to handle a foul trouble situation. As you mentioned, Woodbridge, not so much.
Them, Solis. Oh, good no-look pass inside to Sparks. Couldn't get the shot to go, but he gets a follow tip.
Got box out right there. Nice job by Sparks to take advantage of the lack of box out.
Now it's the largest lead of the game.
He did that on purpose, Glenn.
Yeah, I did, I guess.
Yeah, he did it on purpose. He wanted to pad the stats, get himself an offensive rebound.
Right. We're reaching the midway point here of the second quarter. Pass down in the left corner, nothing there. Floater in the lane, the left-hander goes for McRae Mosley.
Nice touch. Middletown kind of got lost in the translation there, and they left for a nice, easy floater from McRae Mosley.
Deep three ball in the way. In and out. Wouldn't go down.
Dangerous
But
pass.
a steal by the Cavaliers. One-hander, and it's going to be a charge. They'll wave off the bucket. Foul on Henson.
Wow, that was a nice job stepping in and taking the charge. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that was Stones that stepped in there and took it. Hinson, nice idea. Just like to see him pull up just a second, a step earlier, and he gets the bucket, and there's no collision.
And I tell you what, that would have been the fourth personal on Stones.
Yeah.
He's one of the starting 5.
I wonder if has that ever happened, foul out in the first half?
I've
never seen it.
It's been, I don't know whether I have either. Mosley into the lane. Stop jump shot. Won't go. Sparks outlet pass deflected, but right to Henson. This time he lays it in and it goes down.
Yeah, you hate to see good defense poorly rewarded there. But it was.
Good fast break by the Cavaliers. High arcing shot would not go down for the Blue Raiders. Henson thought about a step back three, but he traveled.
Just got to put that ball on the ground there. That's all. Yeah, Newton skied up over here. A little bit of contact, but whistles were silent.
You know, Pat, I think Woodbridge has gone the entire half with the starting 5. I don't remember anybody subbing in.
We talked about it. Looking at their stat sheet, a lot of times it's 3, 4. They're lucky if you see 5 guys putting points up. I mean, all these guys contribute, but not so much on the score sheet.
What a move by McRae Mosley.
Yeah.
3 times he took a step towards a defender, backed up, and then the third time he got enough space to make that 3-point shot.
Yeah, nice job. Nice use of the jab step. Fundamentals are key, Glenn. They're key.
Euro step in the lane, got the shot to go. That's Eldridge.
Nice work by Eldridge. Nice touch in the lane.
5-point Cavalier lead, 2 minutes to go in the half.
He's been confident. He's missed on a couple of deep threes, but he was able to connect on that floater.
Yeah, that was a sweet shot, the last one down the floor. Kenny Newton dishes off to McRae Mosley.
Oh, they're lucky. They're lucky. They kind of got, oh, wow.
Nice pass inside. I didn't see who finished.
Mosley again. McRae Mosley. He can't leave that young man through Middletown.
Kind of got blocked out by the official. Jump shot, baseline, won't go. It's a one-possession lead. Good outlet pass. High arcing shot off the top of the window. Wouldn't go down. Good bounce pass down the floor.
Really
Rogers to Henson.
Really good pass. Threading the needle, Glenn.
Woodbridge with a miss. 1:10 to go in the half. That might be a top 10 play what we saw there.
It was really, well, there's another one.
Good no-look pass. Reverse layup. Wouldn't go down for Eldridge. Good pass by Sparks.
Yeah. Newton.
Kenny Newton got in the paint and drew the foul.
Just would not be denied. Forced the way in there. There's no need to foul there if you're Isaiah Henson, the Cavalier. That's Henson's second. That would have been a really difficult finish for Newton. You don't want to bail him out on those.
Yeah. He drew a double-team baseline and had to get that over top of 2 defenders. First free throw is good. 50 seconds to go in the half. Middletown is led by as many as 6. But Woodbridge is hanging around. They're not going away.
Well, that's it. Exactly. They're staying within striking distance.
28-24, 45 seconds to go in the half. And Sparks will take that outside shot. But Cunningham travel.
So number 14, Amir Bevins into the game. And, he's a guy that hasn't had a whole lot of minutes in this season. But, again, with foul trouble, got to pull the next guy up.
Right.
He's going to close this quarter out. Good opportunity for him.
Yep. Good experience for the young man to get some PT. Looks like Woodbridge might hold for the final shot of the half.
Smart.
Yep.
Keep this thing close, especially when you're only playing 5-6 guys.
Under 20 seconds to go. McRae Mosley just inside of midcourt. Now he passes in the middle. They dish off over the left wing. Under 9. McRae Mosley just beyond the free throw line. Missed everything. 2, 1, shot on the way, and it banks in. It banks in, and it's a 3. Who made that shot?
That's good. That was the freshman.
Was
right
that Giles?
There. Isaiah Giles.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, yeah, Isaiah Giles. What a job.
So we have a 1-point game at the half, and Pat, your impression of that first half?
Well, you got to give. That game was controlled in terms of the pace of play by Woodbridge. I really think Woodbridge did a great job of controlling it, taking advantage of situations, getting Middletown in foul trouble. Middletown leads right now just because they're coming up with some big-time plays in transition and some really nice passes, but they got to make some adjustments right here and try and gain control of this game because right now I feel like the Blue Raiders do have control despite trailing by 1.
Yeah, I think the key, though, too, for them in the second half is they got to stay out of foul trouble because they're not deep. Again, I don't think they subbed anybody in that first half. We'll check the scorebook and make sure. And we'll let you know when we come back. It's halftime here at Middletown High with a score. The Cavaliers 28, the Blue Raiders 27 on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
We all know that choosing the right company for home preservation can be challenging. Your home is your castle, and only the best and most trusted will work, right? Of course. So why is Ace Handyman Services different and the right choice? We take great pride in our easy, no-hassle scheduling and communication process. You call, we answer, and we listen. Or take advantage of online booking 24/7. Once we understand your home needs, we schedule a craftsman to arrive at a convenient time for you. You then receive a pre-call the night before from your craftsman. On my way text notification so you know when to expect your craftsman to arrive. Regular updates on the progress of your job. Even follow-up prior to any warranty expiration dates. Easy, convenient, no surprises, ever. Our commitment is to treat your home, your family, your time, and your privacy with respect. Rest assured you are always our top priority. Our multi-skilled craftsmen will complete the work on your home in a workmanlike manner. If we don't, we'll come back to make it right. It's what we do and have been since 1998. Simply put, we're different. Ace Handyman Services, bringing helpful to your home.
Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Today we're at Bluecoat Seafood Grill and Raw Bar in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway, Bluecoat features indoor and outdoor dining and serves beautiful, simple food that highlights the flavors of Southern Delaware. With chef-inspired daily specials, an award-winning wine list, and an extensive list of craft cocktails and local beer, Bluecoat is the perfect spot for a night out. Bluecoat Seafood Grill in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week year-round for lunch and dinner. See you soon.
High school athletics is not what it used to be. The sporting goods industry has been disrupted, adding to coach and athletic director daily challenges. BSN Sports stands ready to change the fundamentals of our industry, giving our customers the advantages they need right now. Your dedicated local sales pro is supported with nationwide team service, including sport and category experts. Get the look of D1 colleges and pro teams with our program that streamlines ordering your staff apparel, player gear, and fan wear. Stretch your budget with our fundraising solution. Free and ready in minutes. Our campus branding products are perfect for boosting school and team pride. BSN Sports has the advantages you need right now.
Barkley Heating and Air. Barkley's can work on all brands specializing in air conditioners, gas, oil, and heat pumps. Family owned and operated with over 17 years of experience. Licensed, insured, and a multiple-year First Aid Favorites winner. Barkley Heating and Air offers 24-hour emergency service with service plans available. Customer satisfaction guaranteed. Call 302-653-5971 for a free estimate today. John and Ginger Barkley are looking forward to serving the community. Find them on the web at barkleyheatingandair.com.
Whether you're planning to buy a home in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year, let me walk you through the process from start to finish and get your questions answered. I'm a DHSA lender with down payment assistance programs or grant money. I can help those with less than perfect credit or those working on their credit. I'm also local and always have been. So call 302-563-5599 or visit bryans.loans.com when you are ready to get started on your road to homeownership.
Hi, it's Scott and Lauren from Soto Concepts.
And today we're at Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, Delaware. Catch 54 is committed to serving beautiful, simple coastal cuisine overlooking the bay. House favorites include signature crab cakes, shrimp and grits, our famous 54 burger, all accompanied by a wine spectator wine list and a great selection of craft ales and cocktails. Catch 54 offers delicious nightly specials, award-winning waterfront dining views, and the best happy hour in town.
Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, Delaware, open 7 days a week.
See you soon.
Your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution, we are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
At Ferris Home Improvements, your family's comfort and safety is always our top priority. If you call us for your roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchen, and bathroom needs, you can expect health screen craftsmen who wear gloves and face masks and follow minimum 6-foot distancing, virtual conferences to discuss project details, job quotes delivered electronically or brought to your door for your review and approval, and our showrooms in Newark and Rehoboth Beach remain open for limited appointments.
We're here together.
Operating with precautions.
To protect our staff.
And our customers.
High Five Hospitality was founded in 2004 when 3 guys teamed up to introduce the Buffalo Wild Wings franchise concept to Delaware. They now operate 8 Buffalo Wild Wings, 6 locations throughout Delaware, and 2 locations in Maryland. B-Dubs has weekly and game day specials on their delicious food and beverages. Stop in one of their convenient locations today. The Stone Balloon Ale House features a unique blend of crafted food and an array of spirits, all flavored with a dash of nostalgia. Our culinary mantra is comfort food playfully reimagined, and we prepare seasonal favorites that strive to please the palate and resurface a memory. Limestone Barbecue, from our mouth-watering Texas-style brisket, fall-off-the-bone chicken, and St. Louis ribs. Southern-style sides, mac and cheese, baked beans, cornbread, sweet tea, and our homemade pickles. Be prepared as your bread will be your napkin. Yup, we are that kind of barbecue. Expectation. You'll have a tough time choosing between our exclusive dishes to help get you through the day. French toast, French crepes, Belgian waffles, and of course, our famous Eggs Benedict. High Five Hospitality's mission is to operate 5 brands that serve high-quality products with exceptional hospitality.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Today we're at Lupo Italian Kitchen in downtown Rehoboth Beach. Come check us out. Located inside the Hotel Rehoboth, Lupo serves coastal Italian cuisine with fresh pasta made in-house daily. Lupo features plenty of unique craft cocktails and an extensive award-winning all-Italian wine list. Popular dishes include lobster bucatini, veal meatballs, grilled swordfish, and eggplant parmesan. Lupo Italian Kitchen on Rehoboth Avenue, serving happy hour daily and dinner 7 days a week. See you soon.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy,
but have you tried Premier?
Paint Doctor.
Here courtside, Glenn Fraser alongside Pat Gariantes producing and my broadcast partner. And running the camera for us tonight, Nick Halliday, as we are at Middletown High School. Good upstate, downstate matchup. We thought it would be coming in as the Blue Raiders nail a 3 at the buzzer to pull within 1 at halftime. And the player that scored it, that's the only points he had the whole half. Isaiah Giles, the freshman. Deep in the corner, it was like a turnaround 3 and kissed it off the window.
Yeah, Phil Raftery would be happy with a little kiss,
the kiss.
Off the glass. That's right.
And that might make the top 10 highlights. Who knows?
That one might, Glenn. We got a couple of them in this game. A couple nice dimes. That big-time 3. Again, Giles, he's thrusted into a big-time role. Only a freshman for the Blue Raiders, who are an extremely young team. 4 freshmen on this roster.
Got the ball on the in-out game. 3-point shot too strong, and good job by Mosley to tip it over to Kenny Newton, who runs the floor and puts off a tough angle shot.
What a job by Kenny Newton. That was a tough. He finished that with the right hand.
Yeah, with again a tough angle. Sparks, left corner 3-ball, line drive, missed everything. Newton 2-on-1, passes it off. McCray Mosley can't get the one-hander to go.
He doesn't usually miss those. What a break there for Middletown. Offensive. That's a good job. Seatric Stones stepping in there, sacrificing the body, Glenn.
Those are dangerous plays, Pat, because he has 3 personal fouls. We saw one near the end of the half.
That's the second one he's drawn with 3 fouls. You're right.
Yeah.
That's the second
Butter
foul.
does have some stones, apparently.
He does,
Step down in there and take that.
Second foul on Rogers.
Turnaround jump shot, bangs it home. That's Bruce Mosley.
Tell you
and
what,
now, largest lead of the game for the Blue Raiders.
Blue Raiders have come out here in the first minute plus, and again, they're playing with more energy right now than Middletown.
There's a kick ball by Kenny Newton. Leading scorer in the first half was Emmanuel McCray-Mosley with 15. Leading scorer for the Cavaliers was Hinson with 7.
Wow.
But they had balanced scoring.
Yeah.
From 6 different players.
Yeah, McCray-Mosley 4 off his season average already.
And the aforementioned Hinson just gave the ball up. Cunningham, good dish down to the baseline. Back out on top. Sims for the 3, makes it. I tell you, he's been hot the last few weeks.
And that's what they need. Nice ball movement against the zone by Middletown. And yeah, you got to have someone that can knock down that shot. That's the second one he's hit in this game for Sims.
And he's just catch and shoot. He's not standing around like more of a set shot. Tie ball game.
Oh, what did?
There's a steal by Hinson. He'll take it the distance and lays it in, and Middletown back out in front.
Great job by Hinson on the pilfer, and then finishing strong. Because tell you what, McCray-Mosley was coming downtown for the block.
Pull up, jump shot just inside the 3-point arc. And we're tied again at 33.
He's smooth, Glenn. He is really smooth, man. 17 already.
Good defense in the corner. Now cross-court pass. They find Sims, who won't take the 3. Takes the 2, and he makes it.
He's feeling it. Nice job, nice pump fake, way to get in the lane. Nice work by Sims. He wasn't doing that at the beginning of the year.
Sparks gets the loose ball rebound. Hinson runs the floor. Bounce pass underneath to Cunningham. He's doubled, and he draws the foul.
See who they call that on. Stones came over the top, and they're going to call it on him. That's his 4th.
Yeah, that's big.
I thought it might have been on the body, but they call Seatric Stones coming over the top. That's a big foul.
Amir Cunningham, get to the line. Makes the first.
Woodbridge, as you had mentioned to it here, their depth is really compromised.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys, in fact, the JV game, Glenn, you were telling us here, it was Howard, because the depth just isn't there for Woodbridge right now.
Right. All right, Middletown up by 3. Just under 5 minutes to go in this third quarter. All the way in, shot off the glass. Again, tough angle and a good move by Seatric Stones.
It's well done. I tell you what, though, every time Seatric's got the ball in his hands, if I'm Middletown, I'm looking to draw a charge.
Yeah. Cunningham draws a double team. Cross-court pass to Aiden Rogers. Back to Sims. Sims will take the 3-point shot. Got it. I'm telling you, he is en fuego.
Nice job. And you know what? He's shooting with confidence. He knows he's hot. That was a nice catch and shoot. He knew the defender was coming out at him. He's got to be, what's he up to right now, Glenn? 14 points?
Well, let's see. There's a good move inside, but the ball was deflected. When we get a chance, I'll let you know. Aiden Rogers, good pass down the floor to him, lays it in with the left hand.
You see Coach Ali telling his guys, let's push. They got 5 guys. Let's push the ball out. Let's run on these guys. We got the depth advantage.
Right. 6-point Middletown lead. That ties the largest lead of the game. 3:50 to go, third period. McCray-Mosley with that crossover dribble. Kenny Newton thinking about the 3, looking for the screen. Gives it up. McCray-Mosley goes in strong. And we got a blocking foul on the Cavaliers.
So quick. And Middletown's doing a decent job. Woodbridge has kind of gotten stagnant offensively. They seem to be running the same set every time. Middletown's catching on to it, making some adjustments.
Non-shooting foul. 8 points in this quarter so far for Sims. You wanted to know. He had 3 in the first half. Good outlet pass from Sparks. And reversing with the right hand is Hinson, and then he slipped out of his sneaker.
Blew a tire, Glenn. Going too fast. That was a nice idea, McCray-Mosley on the Seatric on the backdoor cut. Little miscommunication though.
Middletown on a 7-0 run, Pat, so they've pushed that lead from 1 out to 8. Largest of the game. Good bounce pass underneath the
What a
Pope.
block.
And now, yep.
I was going to say, Stone's not slowing down. He's lucky there, but he's looking to block shots with 4 fouls out there.
Yeah.
No fear.
Exactly. That sends Pope to the line. He had 3 points in the first half. That's a second team foul on the Blue Raiders. And the first on Bruce Mosley. And that one went down the well and came back out.
It's at the old, that's always the tough one, man. That toilet bowl spinner right there.
I hate when that happens on the golf course.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Second shot's good. 9-point Middletown lead. They're on an 8-0 run. 3 minutes to go, third quarter.
And going to a zone here now.
Yeah.
This is smart.
Bruce Mosley will take a 3. He makes it, and
big.
that will end the drought. And Coach Julius Cannon will call a timeout. Let's keep it right here with Middletown up 44-38, Pat. I'll let you talk about what you're seeing. In Middletown, any change on defense other than going to the zone, because they're really making it tough for Woodbridge to get looks.
Yeah, well, the zone's a good change up, especially when you're in foul trouble. I mean, Woodbridge's offense so far has just been a lot of ball movement around the perimeter, and then after they wear you down a little bit, it looks to be a lot of dribble penetration. The way you eliminate that is you go to a zone. That's how Woodbridge is going to beat the zone, though. If they're able to hit from the outside, they'll be able to pull the Cavaliers out of that zone defense and be able to try and attack them again and pick up some fouls. But it's a good adjustment. You know, it's crazy, Glenn. A lot of games that we're watching this year, teams that tend to switch the zone, not play zone the whole game, but switch to a zone, there's definitely a little period of time for a lot of these offenses that are looking to adjust to get comfortable with it.
Yeah.
So it's a good idea here by Coach Ali to try and limit and slow down this Woodbridge offense, and it's worked for them as they got out to that 8-0 run.
Woodbridge has made 4 long-distance shots in the game, only 1 in this third quarter, and we just saw it by Bruce Mosley.
It's a big hit. It was a big hit by Mosley.
Yeah, it did, because Middletown was getting ready to open this game up. As it is, a 6-point lead for the Cavaliers, 2:44 to go, and a dribble off his own foot, I thought, but they're going to give the ball back to Middletown.
It's a nice run and jump there by Isaiah Giles, deflecting that one out of bounds.
Pass down underneath to Pope. Gets a little bit of separation and gets that little floater to go.
Smart. He knew he had on him, which was Seatric Stones in foul trouble. Just back down, went right up. Pope's in foul trouble of his own.
Yeah, they're not letting Woodbridge get anything going in the paint.
Yeah, I mean, you know, against this Woodbridge team, a zone or a nice little triangle and 2 would be the way to go with them. You can see not a whole lot of movement.
Yep, passed inside to Mosley. Got it right out to McCray Mosley, and he drains the 3.
And that's the key. He's getting the ball into the middle. And it was a really nice job by Bruce Mosley, flashing, catching the ball, and turning and looking opposite. And McCray Mosley buries the triple.
Now in the right corner, it's Rogers. He can't get the 3 to go. McCray Mosley pulls down the rebound. Chance for Woodbridge to slice into that Middletown lead. Down 5. 1:35 to go in this third quarter. And there's a steal by Rogers and a reach-in foul on Bruce Mosley. That's his second.
Yeah, the lazy pass. Kind of took that for granted. Nice job by Jaden Rogers running and jumping that pass. Picking up the foul. Nice work on that zone. It kind of played possum there.
Only the third team foul this half committed by the Blue Raiders. Middletown's only committed 2.
After a foul-happy first quarter,
right.
It's appropriate to see. It's nice to see.
Little contact there. Officials let it go. Bounce pass inside to McGee. Turnaround left-hander gets it to go, and he's fouled.
I mean, that's a mismatch. You got Jaden McGee, who's one of your top guys and one of your leading guys off the bench right now against the freshman. He outweighs him. He outheights him. That's a nice find and nice work by Jaden McGee to make sure he took advantage of it.
Comes with 1:09 to go in the quarter. He drains the free throw makes the traditional three-point play. And Middletown back up by 8 at 49-41. Barely a minute to go in this quarter.
Back to man-to-man.
Yeah, Woodbridge trying to stay away from getting behind by double digits here. Newton, guarded by Sims.
Wow.
I don't know how he got that to go.
Wow.
The angles are unbelievable.
Well, that's what you need. If you're going to want to win on the road, only playing 5 guys and really only 3 guys being aggressive offensively, you're going to need some help.
Sims gives it up to Henson. He dribbles all the way down in, lays it up and in with the right hand.
Nice drive by Henson right there. What a fast-paced game, Glenn. We're already at the end of the third quarter. Holy smokes.
Well, you said the first half was barely a half an hour, real time.
It was 37 minutes.
10 seconds, Woodbridge. Into the paint, and they draw contact. They'll go to line with 7 seconds, and hitting the deck pretty hard with Seatric Stones. Looks like he's getting up and he's okay.
It's a nice aggressive drive. I mean, Middletown, these guys want to run in there all wild like that. You got to be content with letting them make difficult shots. If they do it, good for them. But
right.
You don't want to bail them out with these fouls. That's the 3rd personal on Christian Sims.
Yeah.
And he's big here in this quarter for them.
Right. He's in double digits and scoring with 11. Has drained 2 threes and made another basket just inside the arc here in this quarter. First free throw, too strong. And this is the first sub of the game for Woodbridge.
Isaiah Newton, a freshman.
Yep, Kenny's brother. And going off the floor is Isaiah Giles, so freshman for freshman here. Only 7 seconds to go in the quarter. Second free throw again, too strong. McGee skies for the rebound. 4-3, that's a 3-point shot, too strong. And we've come to the end of the quarter. So Middletown had a 1-point lead at the half. They went on that big run midway through the third quarter, and that has pushed the lead out to where it is now, 51-43. We'll be back for the fourth quarter here on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
At Ferris Home Improvements, your family's comfort and safety is always our top priority.
If you call us for your roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchen, and bathroom needs, you can expect health screen craftsmen who wear gloves and face masks and follow minimum 6-foot distancing, virtual conferences to discuss project details, job quotes delivered electronically or brought to your door for your review and approval, and our showrooms in Newark and Rehoboth Beach remain open for limited appointments.
We're here together.
Operating with precautions.
To protect our staff.
And our customers.
Back here courtside, I'm Glenn Fraser alongside Pat Gariantes. On the camera, Nick Halliday, and I watched the officials during the break between the quarters, and they're trying to catch their breath too, Pat. They're running up and down the floor. I'm talking about our officiating crew of Walt Connor, Jason Henzies, and Frank Zarello. They drew a game tonight where they need to be in tip-top shape.
Absolutely. And, you know, that includes a lot of whistles in the first quarter, Glenn.
Right.
That's the whole other thing. It isn't like they've just been speeding through and not fouling.
Yeah, with all the fouls we had called in the first half, I don't know how they still played in barely half hour.
Yeah, it's impressive, but it should be a good finish here. Hope Woodbridge still has a little bit in the tank.
McCray Mosley takes the left hand, a little short with it. Coming out of there with it's Pope. Pope with a stutter step. And he had his pass stolen by Kenny Newton. Down the floor to McCray Mosley. Into the paint, high off the glass. And Middletown ball.
What a job there by Newton. Somehow got back there and recovered on the steal. Again, we're going to see. Let's see what the conditioning here for Woodbridge.
Right.
I mean, they're in great shape to be able to play this many minutes and as hard as they have. But let's see if they can finish the game off. Middletown has been sending subs in and out. A lot of guys were in foul trouble in that first half. They're going to have the fresher legs.
We've got a whistle and a foul underneath. 'I think, against Pope. I think against Pope.
'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'Cause Pope. 'C
No.
4 and 11. So it's
Oh,
going
okay.
against Pope and Newton.
Yep.
Double foul.
So that's the third on Newton.
Is that the
and the third on Pope.
Third on Pope, okay.
Seems to throw it in. He has 3 fouls as well. Now McGee had to pick that dribble up. And Eldridge comes back and bails him out. Rogers had to pick up the dribble. Good bounce pass to Pope. Won't get the shot to go, but that's a 4th foul on Newton.
Yeah. Great back cut by Pope. And you know what else is a high IQ basketball play? He initiated the contact with Newton. He knew Newton was bearing down on him, and he put his body in front of him and drew the foul. As you said, that's the 4th foul on Newton. Now he and Stones have 4 fouls here.
Wow.
Still 6:53 to go.
Yeah. So let's see if Newton, like his counterpart Stones, both keep that aggressive play up. First free throw good by Pope. Because Woodbridge, to stay in the game, can't really afford for either one of them to foul out.
Right. It was a good start to the 3rd quarter for Woodbridge, but I've been impressed with Middletown. They've been able to weather that storm and lock this team up here in the 2nd half.
Double-digit lead now for the Cavaliers. Largest of the game at 10. 6:40 to go. Bruce Mosley, guarded by McGee. Off to McCray Mosley. Bounce pass inside. Went right to a Cavalier and then right back to McCray Mosley, but we had a whistle inside.
Trying to see who they called that foul on. I don't know if they did. They may have called like a...
I don't see anything posted.
Yeah, it may have just been a kickball or something.
Should have been. I think that is what the call was. Pass into Bruce Mosley, and I think we're going to have a foul from behind by McGee. And it is. 5th team foul on Middletown. 2nd on McGee.
Good post up there by Mosley.
That pass intended for Kenny Newton, but good hustle by Pope, and then Newton takes it right back from him, and now a foul on Pope.
And you know what? You give credit where credit's due. What a headsy play there by Kenny Newton. He knew Pope was in a bad position, and he drew that foul. Now that they both drawn each other's 4th foul.
Right. So Pope will come out. Amir Cunningham into the game for Middletown. Woodbridge with the ball, trailing by 10, 6:27 to go. Have a little bit of moisture problem with the rock here tonight. That's a couple of times officials have had to call timeout and wipe it down.
Warm day.
Yeah.
It is 60 degrees. The ambient temperature in the gym may be a little bit higher right now.
Could be.
Not to get too scientific on you.
See, Pat Gariantes, he produces, he analyzes, he does play-by-play. He can do camera, I think, too, but he's also a meteorologist.
That's right. Only in my free time.
Big 3 there by McCray Mosley. Leading scorer in the game for Woodbridge.
It's a big, I was going to say, it's a big hit. They're trying to stay in this game, Glenn.
Strong move into paint. Couldn't get it to go. Bruce Mosley clears for the rebound. 6 minutes to go.
Wow.
Newton with a high dribble.
Block.
And we got a block foul, and that could have been the fouling out for Newton, and he didn't.
Newton's hurt.
He hit his head. And quickly the trainer from Middletown here runs out onto the floor.
And the official originally called a charge. I agree with his change.
I saw somebody call a block on the baseline. I didn't see a charge. That must have been one of the other officials.
He went hand behind head and then brought it down to the hip.
Oh.
But it's the right call. The defender was underneath the rim.
Yeah.
And that's always a dangerous play. Well, if he was out in front of the rim, absolutely a charge. But the fact that if there was a restricted area, which there's not, he would have been in it. He was underneath the rim there. Nice aggressive take, and it was a gamble by Newton with 4 fouls to go after it.
Because they called a timeout for him to check him out, I think he has to come out.
Yeah.
I think.
The key here, though, is, Glenn, if he doesn't shoot the free throws, I believe he cannot come back into the game. But I could be wrong.
They're going to get Giles up off the bench. He'll come in, so he'll have to shoot. Yeah, he'll have to shoot the free throws.
So that's going to be something to check on, because I was always under the impression that if you get fouled and you can't shoot the free throws, you cannot come back into the game.
Oh.
But I don't know. I don't know.
Huh.
If someone's a rules expert, put it in the chat.
Okay, the officials were just talking to Middletown coaching staff about Kenny Newton coming back in.
They may have overheard my misinformation there. Apologies, fellas.
First free throw is not good. Giles needs to use the window again. Use the glass. Worked for you in the first half. Missed them both. McGee with a rebound. Middletown with the ball in a 7-point lead. 5:50 to go.
Next stoppage, we're going to have some trivia, Glenn. I almost forgot to do that earlier. This game's been going so fast.
McGee, they collapsed on him. Now a 3-point shot in the corner is short. Mosley fighting for the rebound. Still loose on the floor, and Middletown comes away with it.
Middletown wanted that one more.
Rogers will take a 3 left corner. That's too strong. McGee skies for the rebound. Turnaround, left-hander, that's short. Another second chance tip. And finally, Woodbridge will get the ball. Great second chance opportunities by Middletown.
Hey, Middletown, they can't quite put it away. A bucket there would have been huge.
Changing the call, Middletown ball.
Oh, I don't know about that one, Glenn.
So for all the scoring we saw in the third quarter, Middletown scored 23, Woodbridge 16. We've played 2.5 minutes of this fourth quarter, and we've only seen 5 points. 2-point shot is good by Henson.
Nice hit by Henson. Hampered by foul trouble, but he gets in the mix there.
And there's a foul by Henson. Kenny Newton, who checked back in, will go to the line.
Fans not happy with that one. But, hey, Newton pushes the issue, forces the issue, and he draws the foul, gets the call.
Yeah. I tell you what, I'm impressed with this team. Predominantly gone with 5 players the whole game.
Yeah, exactly, Glenn. I mean, you know, for a team that's shorthanded and, you know, for their bench primarily made up of 9th graders.
Right.
They are.
Yeah.
And, you know, to be out here and playing all 32 minutes and competing against one of the top teams in the state in Middletown.
Right. Exactly, and a team with a lot of depth.
Yeah, it's an extremely impressive group. They're going to be a tough outcome tournament time.
Yeah.
Whoever they end up
Woodbridge
playing.
right now in second place in the Henlopen South as Newton makes them both. Right behind the Seaford Blue Jays, who they barely lost to earlier in the season and who they will see again next Friday. Did we get a full timeout?
Full timeout here.
All right.
30-second.
That's a 30. We're going to keep it right here, Pat. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that rematch with Seaford and Woodbridge. 2 teams that really fly around the floor.
It should. I mean, yeah, you look at Woodbridge's conclusion of the year, obviously today at Middletown. They're at home versus rival Delmar, and then they finished the year off, as you said, 3 games on the road. St. George's, which is a scrappy team, got to keep an eye on for. As you mentioned, Seaford, and then they finished the year off against another Henlopen team, the Laurel Bulldogs. So it's a tough finish to the schedule for Woodbridge, considering the beginning of the year. You know, they were able to pile on some wins. In Middletown,
I know they have a matchup with Sanford coming up. I think it's a week from tomorrow.
And that should be a good finish to the season for them as well.
And they have Mount Pleasant coming up. Mount pulled an upset the other day.
They did. Oh, that's a dangerous
Beat
pass.
Apo. I don't know how Woodbridge got that ball back.
That was
great save by Bruce Mosley.
A floaty pass out there. Can't throw that this late in the game.
Side of the rim, no good. Battle for the loose ball, won by the Cavaliers. Under 5 minutes to go in the game.
Tell you what, man, if Middletown finishes this off, they're going to have to earn this win.
Ball was on the inbound line.
Woodbridge is making them earn this one, Glenn.
They are. Spin move in the lane. Side of the rim. No good. McCray Mosley runs the floor. Gets down there quick, but Middletown collapses on him. Rogers goes strong. Are they going to call that on?
That's going to be on Stones.
He's going to foul out.
Yeah, he got caught. Nice job. Good Euro step by Rogers.
Yeah.
Because he was setting up to take the charge. Oh, little mix-up in the stands here.
Oh, my. get everybody off the floor.
And the kids, they're getting off the floor. Never good to see.
No.
But
4:28 to go in this ball game, Pat, and you know, I was just thinking, Woodbridge reminds me of a little bit of the style of play that the Howard Wildcats play.
Yeah.
I don't see a whole lot of height out of Howard. They're mostly smaller players, 6'2", 6'3", 6'1", but they fly up and down the floor and they make you earn it in the paint.
Well, that's it, and they play fast, but for the most part, they're in control.
Yeah.
You know, they're in control. A lot of times, you know, guys can't handle going, you know, fast, full speed, and also play within control. That's what gets a lot of teams in trouble when they try and play that way. But yeah, I agree with you. I'm extremely impressed with this group of 5 guys out here. Playing fast, playing hard for 32 minutes, and playing in control, competing, as we said, against a team as quality of Middletown. A lot of times that doesn't happen either.
No.
You know, you usually you can control the game against some of the teams that are struggling or some of the younger teams in the state. But then when you play against, you know, these top tier teams, you're unable to play your style of play and succeed. They're competing.
Let's take a look while we've got this little break in action at our latest top 10. So Salesianum number 1. Followed by Tower Hill, number 2. Of course, Salesianum, we kind of put the high jinx on whoever we put at number 1. Seems like as soon as we rank them 1, they lose.
I know.
And Salesianum did that. They went out and lost to Caravel, who's really stepped it up here lately. So Tower Hill 2nd, Sanford 3rd, Howard 4th, Dover 5th, followed by Appoquinimink, Caravel, William Penn, the Middletown Cavaliers, and Archmere. And I think Archmere lost a game too. So there's so much parity in the top 10 this year. Teams have been moving in and out.
There is, and you know, a couple of the Woodbridge is right outside of that top 10. St. Elizabeth is a team that's right outside of that top 10. St. E's got a big game coming up on Tuesday against Salesianum. But yeah, I mean, you know, Middletown's, they were in it, got bumped out. Now they're back in.
Yep.
And you know, looking ahead at their schedule here, Glenn, as you alluded to, next Tuesday they play Mount.
Yeah. Mount just beat Appo.
Mount just beat Appo. Then they play Sanford. Then Caravel.
Right.
And then they finish with Cape Henlopen, who that could be a sneaky game there.
Yeah, they're having a down year, but that's a tough road there. Those 3 straight in a row for Middletown. Let's make it 4 in a row with this one here tonight.
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, they've had to work for every little bit against this Woodbridge team. But, yeah, I mean, you look at the top 10, there's been a lot of parity, as you said. It's been tough to really get an idea of who's who and who should be where, because every week you think you got it figured out. Another team's like, don't forget about us.
I know, right?
That's
why I'm looking forward to the state tournament, because, man, I think anything can happen this year. You don't have a clear-cut favorite.
No, you don't. I mean, I guess you could say Salesianum, and they won 7 against the top teams in the state. Then you turn around, Caravel turns around and beats them because they're on a hot streak right now. So, you know, there's definitely a group up there of 4 or 5 teams that have been consistent throughout the year. But on any given night, you can see throughout the state of Delaware, a team can be beat, and they can be beat by maybe a team you're not thinking about.
Right. All right, because Theatric Stones just fouled out, Isaiah Newton, the freshman, on the floor, as well as Jeremiah Bruce. First free throw is good by Rogers.
Big hit. I mean, after the stoppage of play there, sometimes you can tend to go cold a little bit, and things can. I mean, that was almost a 3 to 5 minute delay. Rogers comes off and hits 2. That's impressive.
Middletown up by 9, 57-48. Largest lead of the game for the Cavaliers has been 10. Largest lead for Woodbridge was 3. And now we've got an offensive foul against the Blue Raiders.
They're going to call that's a 5th on Newton.
Oh, my. Now it's going to be really hard for Woodbridge to come back.
That it is. They're going to bring Isaiah Giles back in the game. You know, Kenny Newton isn't going to be able to finish this one, but I've been extremely impressed by him in this game. Obviously, we were impressed with him during football season, and, you know, that kind of effort, that kind of energy has translated over here to the court.
McGee. Almost threw it away. Sparks had that just about go through his hands. Rogers, strong move, dishes it off. Nice play.
Great unselfish play, Glenn. Nice find. Jaden Rogers, Tyreen Hinson.
11-point lead now for Middletown, largest of the game, and it's going to be really tough for Woodbridge now.
It is.
The big scores they have left on the floor are the guy with a rock right now, McCray Mosley, and Bruce Mosley. McCray, he'll take on a triple team and draw a foul.
He's going to have to force the issue. I mean, he's the senior on the court. He's got a sophomore in Jeremiah Bruce and the two freshmen in Newton and Giles on the floor. He and Bruce Mosley are going to have to be the guys down the stretch here if they want to stay in this game.
Middletown gets a little bit of a breather after the game tonight. They don't play again until Tuesday when they have Mount Pleasant right back here. Woodbridge will turn around and play tomorrow. They've got a noon tip-off against Delmar.
A noon tip-off, too.
Yeah.
It's an early game.
And Delmar gave Seaford fits in the first half of that game last night before the Blue Jays pulled away in the second half.
Yeah, Delmar's got some guys. They're going to be another team that, come tournament time, they could be a tough out. They're going to play you hard. And I haven't had a chance to see them, but everything I've seen on social media and folks that follow the team, they're another scrappy bunch.
Good job by McGee to run down the loose ball. Finds Rogers in the corner, and he finally makes a three from over there.
Big hit right there for Rogers. As you said, kind of struggled scoring in this game. Not a whole lot coming from the outside, but hits it when it matters.
And Woodbridge just threw it away.
But yeah, Glenn, I was talking to. I'm gonna get this trivia question in, darn it. We're gonna get it in here. Yesterday was
got something to do with.
Did you
with
know
a big trade?
Yeah. So, McGee, how about that? Whistle silent.
I think he lost the ball on the way up.
There's a foul by Hinson to slow us down.
Ran right into McCray Mosley.
So yesterday was the NBA trade deadline. Dante DiVincenzo, Del HS product, got traded as well. And locally, 76ers pick up James Harden. Well, James Harden does have a Del HS, Delaware High School basketball connection somehow.
Okay.
Former teammate of his is a former Delaware High School basketball player. If you know the answer, put it in the chat. We'll release the answer here during the postgame.
Okay.
It's a tough one. It's not an easy one.
And I got to tell you, I don't like that trade for the Sixers. I don't.
Oh, Glenn, you don't like it, huh?
No. I don't like what they gave up to get a guy whose game is almost done.
We're going to see. Hopefully you're wrong about the second part of it. Hopefully he's not done. We'll see.
I don't like him giving up Curry, who was a good outside shooter for them, and then giving up the baseline player too. Hinson, good move.
What a finish, man. Reverse layup there.
Yeah, and use the right hand to do it. Cray Mosley, strong move, kicks it out. Shot up, deflected, and Sparks comes away with a rebound. 2:15 to go in the game.
Middletown's in no particular hurry here.
No, they're in control of the game now with two starters for Woodbridge fouling out.
Oh, we want a repeat. We have a request for a repeat of the question as there's a foul. The question is, James Harden, who's newly acquired by the 76ers, does have a connection to a former Delaware high school basketball player. We had a teammate that played our high school basketball in the state of Delaware. Who is it? And this includes college. This is not just NBA. I'll let you know that.
That might be a key part of the trivia question there, folks.
That's why I wanted to make sure that was stated. Trayvon Duval. No, Trayvon Duval never played, actually, in the state of Delaware high school basketball. A little young, too, Trayvon.
Under 2 minutes to go in this one. Middletown opening it up. It's a 15-point lead. 3-point shot made by McCray Mosley. He's not giving up.
This kid's impressive, man. He is extreme. He is an elite scorer. And he plays under control, Glenn. He never looks frustrated. And plays in control.
Sparks gets the feed from Eldridge, and he slams it home.
Nice works. And, you know, Sparks made sure he dunked that one home and made it.
3-point shot. Up, no good. Middletown with a rebound. Coach Aziz Ali wants to call timeout because he wants to get 5 players in the game and clear the starters off the floor.
Smart. Busy.
Yeah, this one's in hand.
30-second. Busy Bones is incorrect. No, they did not play together again. The Bones is a little young. Never played with James Harden. Played against him. Maybe. I don't even know if they actually played each other or not, but. Although you gotta love what Bones is doing, Glenn. I don't know if you've been following, but
yeah,
he's been extremely impressive. Took Kemba Walker's ankles the other night.
Who's this? I didn't hear you in my headset.
Oh, you're good. Nashawn Highland.
Oh, okay. Bones has been playing well.
He's been playing well, man.
Yep.
Took Kemba's ankles the other night. Highlight play. I think he had 22 in that game.
And another Delaware product, DiVincenzo, I think he got traded.
He did. He's in Sacramento.
Kings.
Good luck in Cali.
Cavaliers pretty much unloaded the bench. With the ball now is Hughes. Good bounce pass underneath, and laying it in is Clyde Frazier.
Great name. Great name, great basket. Good backdoor cut. Good hoops. Oh, the poke. And the layup. Amir Bevins.
That's Bevins. Getting out of hand now. 72-54. Yeah, I would think Coach Ali's just back it up. We don't need to put pressure on him.
Nah, no need. And
yeah, this was a good game until midway through this final quarter.
Yeah, and this game, as you said, it's going to be a lot closer than the final score is going to say. Woodbridge depth is going to be their worry come tournament time. That's going to be it. But these 5 guys that start for them can go.
Yeah. And the key is going to be to not foul out, stay on the floor. Middletown will just dribble it out, and our final score will be Middletown 72-56. But you're right, the final score not indicative of how hard fought this game was. It was a 53-46. Cavs were up by 7 early in the fourth quarter, and then you had 2 starters foul out for the Blue Raiders, and they couldn't recover from that.
No, it's you're exactly right. I mean, they kept close in that first half. Middletown was in foul trouble. Their 2 big guys were really getting after it. McCray, Mosley, and Newton were getting after it in that first half. And unfortunately, as you said, foul trouble. And I think perhaps a little bit of fatigue, too, here in the second half. Middletown, the fresher team, the deeper team, they were able to pull away.
Well, we'll wrap this thing up when we come back after this short break here on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.
We all know that choosing the right company for home preservation can be challenging. Your home is your castle, and only the best and most trusted will work, right? Of course. So why is Ace Handyman Services different and the right choice? We take great pride in our easy, no-hassle scheduling and communication process. You call, we answer, and we listen. Or take advantage of online booking 24/7. Once we understand your home needs, we schedule a craftsman to arrive at a convenient time for you. You then receive a pre-call the night before from your craftsman. On my way text notification so you know when to expect your craftsman to arrive. Regular updates on the progress of your job. Even follow-up prior to any warranty expiration dates. Easy, convenient, no surprises, ever. Our commitment is to treat your home, your family, your time, and your privacy with respect.
Back here courtside. All right, back here courtside. Sorry for that little snafu. They turned the power off on us. They want to get out of here, apparently. So we'll wrap this up real quick. Leading scorer in the ball game tonight, and very impressive performance by Woodbridge's Emmanuel McCray Mosley. 31 points in the game. He scores 31 of the team's 56. And Middletown just had balanced scoring, as they always do. A really good performance tonight scoring-wise for Henson, as he had 15. He had 7 in the first half, 8 in the second half. But, again, here you go with a balanced team, a lot of depth on the bench versus a team that doesn't go deep, and they have to rely on the starters. And when you get a couple foul out, you're in trouble. Yeah, that's exactly what happened, Glenn. And it's a war of attrition. It was who was going to last the longest. The Cavaliers were able to do that with a deeper team. But you can't take anything away. That final score, it does not play indicative to what the Blue Raiders were able to do. I was impressive what they're able to do, what they're, these 5-6 guys that they get out there on the court can get after it. But, yeah, as you said, it's why Middletown's one of the top teams in the state. They're very deep. Yep. Cavaliers will improve to 11-5. Again, their next game right back here Tuesday night, 5:15 tip against Mount Pleasant. Woodbridge falls to 9-4. Their next game, they have turned around and play a noon tip tomorrow at home against the Del Mar Wildcats. For Nick Hallett, go ahead. You want to say something? Answer to the trivia question right here before Glenn closes it out. Eric Boateng was his college teammate at Arizona State. Eric Boateng, who went to St. Andrews right here in Middletown. Oh, okay. That's right. Okay. So there you have it, Glenn. All right, so we got that in, and we're going to close it out now. So for Nick Halliday, our cameraman, Pat Gariantes, I'm Glenn Frazier. So long from Middletown High School. Once again, the final, Middletown 72, Woodbridge 56 on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports.